In a massive tournament, Grandmaster Levon Aronian is matched up against up-and-coming Grandmaster Vincent Keimer. And in this game, Levon takes Keimer's soul. Let's see what happens here. In the game, the tournament is Chess 960, which is a variant of chess where all of the pieces on the back rank are randomized, and what that does is eliminate opening theory. So these players have to start thinking on the first move, and that means you can get checkmated very quickly, and that is what happens. In the game, Keimer decides to trade knights in the center, knight takes c5. After a trade, we now see rook to a6, trying to activate the rook on the 6th rank. But this gave Levon an idea. He noticed that the bishop on g8 is left on an awkward square, making it possible to play the beautiful pawn to e4, striking at the center. And at first glance, it looks like this blunders a pawn, but it doesn't. After you take, because of the placement of this bishop, we have bishop takes e4, sacrificing the bishop. The knight takes back, but now rook takes e4, and this rook cannot be accepted. If you take, not only can we capture the bishop, but worse is queen to g5 check first, because now you're getting checkmated. If king to e8, we capture the bishop and it's checkmate, and after king to c8, now this is a checkmate in 2 moves, you lose the game. So, after rook takes e4, the rook cannot be accepted, but Keimer just continues with this plan, rook to e6, now doubling up on the e-file, threatening to capture on e4. But Levon's idea was a quiet move. He ignores the threat and infiltrates. Queen to g7, now prepares queen takes d7 with checkmate. And at first glance, it looks like this checkmate can get easily dealt with, pawn to d6, and that is what Keimer played. But the follow-up, Keimer had no idea what was coming. Rook takes d6, and out of nowhere, he sacrifices his rook on a square defended 3 different times. The problem is every single capture is losing. First of all, if you take with the rook, now we just take on e8, we capture the bishop, skewering to the queen and winning the game. So after rook takes d6, you can't take with the rook, but why can't I just take with the pawn? It seems obvious. Well, after you take with the pawn, now the point is to open up this dark square diagonal and open up the c-file, and now you're getting checkmated after bishop to b6 check, king to c8, and now the final touch, rook to c4, queen c7, and queen takes c7, checkmate.